Knock, knock. Orange. Speaking of Donald Trump,
We have the right to do whatever we want.
Grab him by the pussy.
We are witnessing a failure of presidential leadership at a time when this country, when we, the people, need it more than ever, perhaps in our lifetime. Tonight, with flashbang grenades going off and tear gas in the air, the President of the United States, a wannabe wartime president, had what he hoped was his MacArthur moment.
We have the right to do whatever we want.
Calling himself our law and order president, he said he'll send active duty military troops into American states and cities to dominate, his words, dominate demonstrators in the wake of the police killing of George Floyd a week ago. What happened in this past hour would be comical if it wasn't so dangerous and so destructive.
We have the right
The
to do
president
whatever we
spoke from
want.
the Rose Garden, and even as he declared himself, quote, that ally of all peaceful protesters, troops, Secret Service members, and mounted police were moving on what, until moments before, had been a peaceful crowd in Lafayette Park across from the White House.
We have the right to do whatever we want.
I'm gonna bomb the shit out of them. It's true. I don't
Now
care.
we're teetering
I
dangerously
don't
close to Trump making his dreams our nightmare. On Monday, just so Trump could hobble across the street for a photo op, military police and park rangers fired rubber bullets, tear gas, and flash grenades at peaceful protesters. It was like a little Tiananmen Square. Or in Trump's case, Tiny Man
We
Square.
have the right to do whatever we want.
America first. America first. America first. Again. America first.
America first. It will be America first from now on. America first.
Now, if you are another country watching that, you may well be wondering, wait, when has America's attitude ever not been America first? They've been putting America first since the day they arrived in America, very much second.
We have the right to do whatever we want.
Yeah, it sure takes a real man to order other people with guns to fire munitions at civilians, American citizens exercising their constitutional right to protest. What we saw last night was pure lawlessness. Just because the federal government does it doesn't mean that it should, and it doesn't mean that it was legal, and it doesn't mean that it was right.
We have the right to do whatever we want.
No! No, 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 no! When you
no.
strip away his blindly confident, entertaining delivery and just read his words, it is staggering how incoherent he is. Here is a word-for-word reading of a speech where he talked about the Iran nuclear deal.
We have the right to do whatever we want.
The nuclear test program was not opposed by the other person who knows what they want, and then the delay is not being done by any other country, and that is not the only way to make sure the world can do more things and things like that, and gentlemen, and then the other people who have been told to leave them alone with their children who are also very sad.
Holy shit! That is not a functional use of language. That is a drunk driver crashing a pickup truck full of alphabet soup.
We have the right to do whatever we want.
You're outside the White House where Donald Trump is about to speak. It's getting a bit tense.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. We've just had to run about a block of police moved in. We've been fired at with
have the
rubber
right to do
bullets. The
whatever we
cameraman
want.
has been hit. We've also seen tear gas being used. Here we go. They're moving through again. This is exactly what it looks like. Exactly what it looks like. We're just staying safely.
Oh,
Whoa. Oh.
Amelia, can you hear us?
Amelia, are you okay? Or your cameraman?
We have the right to do whatever we want.
the highest form of civil disobedience is to reject an unlawful order, and you may be asked to do so. It's not fair, but we all have to play the hands that we're dealt. And unfortunately, the federal military is probably going to be the tip of the spear on this.
We have the right to do whatever we want.
You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab him by the pussy.
You don't have to do what we're seeing officers on TV do. There's always a choice.
We have the right to do whatever we want.